Tension is the backbone of good storytelling, especially for action scenes. Star Wars has a lot of this, and does it very well. So let's take a look at the Battle of the Geonosis Arena from Attack of the Clones. First, we have the introduction of the creatures, and raising tension showing off their uniquely terrifying appearances, sounds, and skills, especially with that Nexu taking down its tamer. Anakin's worried then with the classic line,
"I've got a bad feeling about this."
But in the background, Padme is doing something. The animals approach aggressively, prodded on by their handlers as Dooku and the other villains watch from a safe distance. We get close-up shots to see the fear in Obi-Wan and Anakin's eyes as they try to think of an escape plan. This is the start of the scene's tension. And then we get a small victory. Padme uses a lockpick to free herself, and Obi-Wan comforts Anakin and makes a joke.
Just relax, concentrate.
What about Padme?
She seems to be on top of things.
And then the tension comes rushing back even higher than before as we see the creatures reach our heroes directly and begin their attack. But we're safe. Each hero fights back in their own unique way. Obi-Wan by staying calm and trusting the Force, Anakin by taking matters into his own hands to fight for control, and Padme by using her ingenuity to escape the situation altogether. But then another turn, as Padme's plan fails and she's the first one injured. That's followed immediately by Obi-Wan rolling around on the ground, and we fear that he'll be slashed or stabbed as well. Notice that throughout the fight, the camera also keeps cutting to the villains watching from above, showing just how aloof and confident they are that the heroes will be defeated soon. Even Anakin struggles to manage the reek. But then we get yet another turn of fate, as Padme kicks the Nexu away.
She can't do that! Shoot her, or something!
We reach a stalemate as each hero faces off with their creature, but none can overcome the other. Then each hero begins to try new tactics. Finally, we reach the climax. The music swells, Anakin leaps onto the reek, using his unique abilities to gain control of the situation and bring new hope. Suddenly, we feel a rush of inspiration that the heroes are about to turn the tide. Obi-Wan fights back against the Oclay, and Anakin kills the Nexu to save Padme. She leaps down to safety, although in real life that would probably hurt a lot. Then Obi-Wan gets a direct hit on the Oclay, the final beast is defeated, and our heroes have won. Except no, because Star Wars has fantastic tension. If we only had that one climax, this 30-minute long sequence of battles at the end of Attack of the Clones would have become very boring very fast. Instead, we get another twist, as the Oclay easily overcomes Obi-Wan's attack. Suddenly, we drop back from the feeling of victory into a feeling of suspense.
This isn't how it's supposed to be! Django! Finish her off!
Patience, Viceroy, patience, she will die.
The droidekas finalize that tension on a high note with no way for our heroes to escape. Now, I plan to go over the next phase of the battle in a future video, but for now I think it's worth taking a look at the structure of the scene just discussed. There are 9 main moments in this scene. The creatures appear, Padme frees herself, the creatures attack, the heroes fight back, the Nexu wounds Padme, Padme kicks the Nexu, there's a pause in the battle, the heroes defeat the creatures, and then the heroes are captured again. Notice how each one perfectly flips the feeling from victory to defeat and stalemate. This is something common in Star Wars battles and common for good fight scenes in general. It keeps the tension high at all times as you continually find new hope, only for it to be immediately dashed away by some new twist each time. And this entire scene is only 4 minutes long. That's more than 2 thematic shifts per minute, which is why this sequence is so intense and beloved by fans. It's one of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars, and this is exactly why. You can imagine what it might look like as a graph of rising and falling tension. It looks like a solid roller coaster, always escalating and always keeping your attention, because that's what it is. Each moment perfectly develops the characters, raises the stakes, inspires us, or does a combination. And that's just good cinema. It's a good fight scene, and it's why the arena battle on Geonosis is truly an epic cinematic battle.